Hi, it's Rachel.
And Hadley.
Our presentation is going to be about peace and hate people influencing history.
We are going to be talking about Pol Pot,
who organized the killing fields, Adolf Hitler, Chancellor of Germany and wanted to kill Jews off the planet,
Mother
who
Teresa,
helped the poor by living among them,
and Martin Luther King Jr.
who was an activist and taught nonviolent protests.
Who has more influence on history, those who teach hate or those who teach peace?
We are going to show you our opinion on who impacted history more and why. Person 1, Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler is remembered for teaching hate.
He was born in 1889 and died in 1945 because he committed suicide.
Hitler always wanted to become president of Germany so he could take over the nation, but had to be a German citizen, and he was not. Hitler was Austrian by birth.
To become a German citizen, he had to join the Brunswick Army during World War I. Being in the Brunswick Army made him a Brunswick citizen. If he was a Brunswick citizen, he was automatically a German citizen.
When he finally got to Germany, it was during the stock market crash, which is known as the Great Depression, so Germany was very poor. Many families went without food and homes. In Germany, he decides to join a gang. The gang tried to kill the current president of Germany.
The first attempt failed, and he got thrown in jail for 5 years. After 9 months in prison, political pressure from Nazi supporters got him released.
Once released, he took absolute power.
When the last of Germany's democratic government died, Hitler became the sole master of the nation.
One of his quotes is, "Winners are not judged. Nobody ever checks whether they lied or not."
He will be remembered for teaching hate and trying to kill the whole nation little by little.
Person 2, Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa is known for teaching peace. She was born in 1910 and died in 1997 due to health issues such as heart, lung, and kidney problems.
She is also known as Blessed Teresa from Calcutta.
She became a school's principal and taught them the devotion of Christ.
Mother Teresa had a call within a call which told her to help the poor by living among them.
She opened houses for the missionaries of charity all around the world, including Australia, Middle East, North America, and London.
Teresa believed that any country who accepts abortion teaches violence to get what they want.
She believed that violence leads to disrespect.
She received numerous honors such as Nobel Peace Prize in 1927.
She received the Nobel Peace Prize because she undertook the struggle to end poverty and distress.
One of her quotes is, "We think sometimes that poverty is only being hungry, naked, and homeless. The poverty of being unwanted, unloved, and uncared for is the greatest poverty. We must start in our own homes to redeem this kind of poverty."
History will remember her for someone who helped the poor and created peaceful charities.
Person 3, Pol Pot. Pol Pot is known for teaching hate.
He was born in 1925 and died in 1998 due to heart failure.
Pol Pot organized the killing fields, which is where communist revolution was used to wipe out Western influences in Cambodia.
Killing fields are where lots of lives have ended, and it was mainly due to massacre or genocide during time of warfare.
It was carried out by North Vietnamese and Viet Cong troops.
From 1963 to 1981, he served as General Secretary of Communist Party of Kampuchea.
Pol Pot eliminated people who had education prior to the revolution.
He killed about 1.7 million people due to his teachings and actions.
One of his quotes was, "Since he is of no use anymore, there is no gain if he lives and no loss if he dies."
He will be remembered for teaching hate through killing lots of people and some of his own. Person 4, Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. is known for teaching peace.
He was born in 1929 and died in 1968 because he was assassinated by James Earl Ray.
He influenced civil rights by bringing publicity to civil rights and activists.
He went around the country giving nonviolent lectures and taking place in nonviolent protests.
He first started being an activist and started fighting for civil rights when Rosa Parks didn't give her seat up to a white man on a bus.
One of the ways he fought for civil rights is by having nonviolent protests. He made a speech called "I Have a Dream," which went viral.
He won the Nobel Peace Prize. He was also awarded the Medal of Freedom.
He stood up for the truth and tried to do what was right.
He sacrificed his life for what he thought was right.
Because of Martin Luther King Jr., we can all go to the same school and we do not have to be separated.
One of his famous quotes is, "Faith is taking the whole step, even when you don't see the staircase."
History will remember him for standing up for what he believed was right and fighting for civil rights.
Conclusion.
Who do you think influenced history more, hate or peace peoples?
After our presentation, we decided that hate people influenced history more.
We think that because peace people undo what hate people have already done.
For example, Mother Teresa helps the poor who have been affected by hate people.
Here's an overall view of our project. Adolf Hitler had a goal to kill the whole nation little by little.
Mother Teresa helps the poor.
Pol Pot created the killing fields.
And Martin Luther King Jr. fought for civil rights and succeeded.
Thank you for watching our social studies video.